So, watch the new series of mine, Scientifically Accurate, where I examine the representations of science in the media and see if they are accurate as they claim. They well know why I picked Jurassic Park. 2 words. Featherless dinosaurs. That's why. This movie series is filled with hundreds of scientific inaccuracies. Yup, the same guy that somewhat contributed to the popularization of scientifically inaccurate aliens. I know we are insane. Like, by gosh. There's almost nothing in this movie that's scientifically accurate at all. So why are we talking about it then? Well, so, first and foremost is the name of the film in the park, Jurassic Park. The name refers to the Jurassic period. The Jurassic period was a more proper name would be Cretaceous Park or Mesozoic Park, because it features dinosaurs from both. Finding any bits of complete or incomplete dinosaur DNA is literally impossible.
Too. At first, they thought it was terrible, until they took a closer look, and they found strange patterns inside the bone, soft tissue, still left after 68 million years. They couldn't believe what they had found, but it got better, as upon further investigation, they found dinosaur blood vessels. Inside there were tiny dinosaur cells, becoming one of the most exciting dinosaur digs ever.
Some reptiles, including Komodo dragons, which are often mistaken for dinosaur relatives, are able to do the same exact method, having characteristics of lizards, crocs, and snakes. Creatures not related to dinosaurs at all. The dinosaurs seen in the film are scaly reptilian stereotypes of dinosaurs. Just to remember, this is not butchering scientific evidence, this is shooting it with a machine gun, cutting it up, and nuking it. Now, Jurassic Park did have all this evidence to include with their depiction of dinosaurs, yet they chose not to include their dinosaurs with feathers, or make them even remotely bird-like. Due to this, all of Jurassic Park's dinosaurs, if they were dinosaur, they would act more bird-like.
Changes just like a flock of birds evading a predator.
If they were frog hybrids, they would act more like amphibians. Due to them able to reproduce the same way as a toad. And if this were true, they fail once again in that category. The method toads use to reproduce does not involve hard eggshells, unlike portrayed in the movie. Toads and frogs reproduce using tadpoles and eggs that must be laid. Even if they are toad hybrids, the dinosaurs should look more dinosaur or more toad-like than they are portrayed as. The dinosaurs in the movie have traits neither organism has, therefore is inaccurate, but also T-Rex is popular because he's American. The film also claims that T-Rex would run 32 miles per hour. In reality, some studies have shown T-Rex could run over 45 miles an hour. So the movie is correct in that area too. This was until the D-Long dinosaur was discovered. D-Long. If it were not for that recent discovery in 2012, when Tyrannosaurus was discovered. Tyrannosaurus was in... Many scientists believe T-Rex might have had some feathers, but was not covered in them to stop heat trapping. So, most likely T-Rex did have feathers, but probably not a lot. Velociraptor was related to the larger Dinochuthus, which was 4 feet tall. Ancylobiter, I'm not sure. Unlike T-Rex, Velociraptor is certain, irrefutable proof that itself and all of its relatives were covered in feathers. This is the main problem with all the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. It simply disappoints me that something so interesting and so unique to begin with has turned into a boring and extremely basic design. The creators of the movie had an interesting monster practically handed right to them on a silver platter and chose not to create something cool and unique, but something very ordinary and done before. I am not angry, I am something worse. Disappointed, Jurassic Park. You could have made a very, very cool and memorable dinosaur, but you didn't. You could have created a complex creature that was both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. But you chose not to. These animals, the dinosaurs, were amazing and deserves more respect for their awesomeness. Yet you don't represent them in the way that they should have been represented. That being said, let's look at some other things that...
Clever girl.
No.
Was Was their sickle-like claw used to stab? In reality, the claw was not used to stab into the hide of prey, but the throats of their prey. A recent study has shown that the velociraptor claw was simply too... It did not use its claw to stab and disembowel into prey, but used it to slit throats, causing a quick and fatal death. Heck, they even got the idea that velociraptors lived in America wrong. So why did they name the dinosaurs featured in the film velociraptors even though... Come on, you couldn't even afford your own sound effects? Aw, but I like those documentaries.
Oh, for f***'s sake.
No wonder you're extinct.